What is up, YouTube? This is Master Bird. Welcome to another video. In my previous video, I played the SpongeBob SquarePants theme song. Now, this video is going to be a tutorial video on how to play the song. So let's grab our guitars and play. Okay, the chords we're going to be using for this song are G major, C major, E minor, and D major. Okay, this is going to be chord style. So when you go home and you flip on that TV ready to watch that good old SpongeBob show, there's that pirate who's like, "Are you ready, kids?" And the kids are screaming, "Aye, aye, Captain." And then he says, "I can't hear you." And then they scream louder, "Aye, aye, Captain." And then the pirate's like, "Oh." And then the song begins. So when the song begins, it starts off with G major. Okay? Before we get into the song, I want to tell you the strumming pattern. The strumming pattern is going to be down, 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 up, down. Okay? So, now, let me show you how to play a G major chord. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our pinky finger right here, and we are going to put it on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. And then we are going to put our ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. Then we're going to cross our middle finger over, and we're going to put it on the 3rd fret of the 6th string. And then we're going to put our index finger right here on the 2nd fret of the 5th string. So it should look like this so far. My bad if you guys can't see that clearly, but here we go. That's a G major chord. So he's singing, "Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?" So that's G. He sings in G major. So it goes like this. "Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants." Okay? Strumming pattern was down, 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 up, down. When he sings "Absorbent and yellow and porous is he," the song switches to C major. "Absorbent and yellow and porous is he, SpongeBob SquarePants." So, how to play a C major chord is we use our index finger, we put it on the 1st fret of the 2nd string. Then we put our middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string. And then we use our ring finger and we put it on the 3rd fret of the 5th string. And then strum. "Absorbent and yellow and porous is he, SpongeBob SquarePants." So when the pirate sings, "If nautical nonsense be something you wish," we are back to G. Okay? "If nautical nonsense be something you wish, SpongeBob SquarePants." Okay? Then, when he sings, "Then drop on the deck and flop like a fish," we are back to C. "Then drop on the deck and flop like a fish, SpongeBob SquarePants." Okay? So far, it goes like this. "Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants. Absorbent and yellow and porous is he, SpongeBob SquarePants. If nautical nonsense be something you wish, SpongeBob SquarePants. And drop on the deck and flop like a fish, SpongeBob SquarePants." So, after that, then they're singing SpongeBob SquarePants. So, what happens is, it goes like this. G, E minor, then D major. Okay, so when he says sponge, it's in G. So G major's playing sponge. Okay? Then when he goes to Bob, we play E minor. Now E minor is a pretty simple chord. All you do is use your index finger and put it on the 2nd fret of the 5th string. And then you use your middle finger and put it on the 2nd fret of the 4th string. And you strum all the strings down. Bob, SpongeBob. And when they sing SquarePants, then D is playing. Okay? We play D. So how to play a D major chord? It's pretty easy. All you do is you put your middle finger on the first string, second fret, your ring finger on the third fret of the second string, and then your index finger on the second fret, third string. And then when you strum, include the fourth string, okay? Do not include the fifth and sixth strings. Here's why, because it will not sound right. See, here's the difference. So let's do it with all 6 strings and see how that sounds. Listen closely. I'm gonna play it one more time. One more time. See, it didn't sound right. But when you use the last 4 strings, here's how it sounded. Here's how it sounds. Like that. Okay? Now that sounds better, don't you think? Okay. So, when they sing SquarePants, SquarePants, you strum D. SquarePants. So the strumming pattern for that is down, up, down. So this part, G, E minor, then D major. So it's like G, down, E minor, down, then D major, down, up, down, okay? Down, 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 up, down. SpongeBob SquarePants. And that is G, E minor, D. Okay, so he plays this 3 times. So we're gonna do that 3 times. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. And then when he says SpongeBob SquarePants for the last time, you're gonna have to be careful because he plays D major, sponge, and then after D major he goes back to E minor, Bob, and then back to D major, square, and then G again. Like that, okay? So he goes, so it's like this. Sponge, D major, Bob, E minor, square, D major, and for that part is down, up, down, strumming pattern. And when he says pants, we are back to G. Pants. And then he does that laugh. Like that. Okay? So you guys got it? Good. Okay. Here's the last part. So at the end of the theme song, you see SpongeBob playing his nose like a flute. And it goes dun 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 dun. So what I did was this. Okay. So playing this part fast may be a little bit tricky, but here's what I'm gonna show you guys. We're gonna look at the first and second strings only for this part. Okay? So how does it start off? Well, let's see. So we're gonna put our first finger, our index finger, on the 3rd fret of the first string. And then we pluck. And then we are gonna put our middle finger on the 5th fret, and then our ring finger on the 7th fret. And then after the 7th fret, we go back to the 5th fret. And after the 5th fret, we're back to the 7th fret. Okay? And then we are back to the 3rd fret. And after we play that note on the 3rd fret of the 1st string, we are going to go over to the 2nd string, 3rd fret. So that's how we do it. It's right here. And then we go back over to the 1st string, 3rd fret. So it should sound like this. 3, 5, 7, 5, 7, 3, 3 on the 2nd string, 3 back on the 1st string, okay? 3, 5, 7, 5, 7, 3, 3 on the 2nd string, 3 back on the 1st string, okay? So all together it should sound like this. I'll play it one more time. Okay, so if you want to play that part, feel free to pause the video and practice. Okay, now that concludes the tutorial on how to play the SpongeBob SquarePants theme song. I hope you guys have a good day.